It's time to get real. We know that a game of Mario Party can bring out the best and worst in a group of friends. Today we're tackling the most frustrating, hair-pulling and downright annoying minigames in the franchise. Get ready to rage as we count down the top most annoying Mario Party minigames of all time. If you've ever played Mario Party, then you know it's a game filled with laughs, fun and fierce competition. But let's face it, not all minigames are created equal. There are some that make you want to throw a Joy-Con across the room, yell at your friends and never play again. That's right, we're talking about the most annoying Mario Party minigames of all time. Get ready to relive the frustration and disappointment as we count down the top 16 minigames that made us want to rage quit. From impossible challenges to unfair mechanics, these games will have you shaking your head and wondering why you ever agreed to play. So sit back, roll the dice, and let's dive into the most annoying Mario Party minigames of all time. Sneak and Store. In this game, you have to tiptoe past a sleeping chain chomp to escape. Sounds easy, right? But one false move and you'll wake them up, and trust me, they don't take kindly to being disturbed. Castaways. Nothing like being stranded on a desert island with your frenemies. In this game, you have to gather coins by casting your line and reeling in your giant glove with the control stick. The minigame ends when the time limit is up, but there is no winner or loser. All players who participate get to keep the amount of coins they collected in the minigame. Quicksand Cache. In this game, you have to walk through quicksand to collect coins. The problem? One player wears a Bowser suit and is waiting in the middle to grab any missed coins and bury you under the sand. The sand keeps shifting because Bowser is in control, making it impossible to predict where to go next. Archer Rival. This minigame is all about accuracy. You have to shoot targets with your bow and arrow. Your opponents are the moving targets though. Good luck if you're a target trying to get out of the way. Piranha's Pursuit. In this game, you have to outrun a giant piranha plant that's chasing you. The team players are on a smiling cloud and have to ground pound to feed the piranha plant with rain, while the solo player is on a skateboard and has to skate away from the piranha plant. The more rain the piranha plant is fed, the bigger it gets and the further it can jump. It's like a nightmare come to life. Goal! In this minigame, the goal is for the team to kick 10 balls into the goal within 30 seconds. However, the solo player tries to defend the goal in order to win. Honestly, this game feels really unfair. Tug of War. In this game, you have to pull your opponents off a cliff and into the mouth of a piranha plant. The player in the Bowser suit has to pull the rope alone, while the other three players have to pull the rope together. This game was infamous for causing hand injuries from rotating the control stick, and the side that rotates slower will end up falling. If no one falls within the time limit, the minigame ends in a tie. Trapeze Artist. The objective of the game is for each player to trap as many Goombas as they can with their cage. When many Goombas are under the cage's shadow, the player must drop the cage, trapping the Goombas. The Goombas walk in random directions and there is no real way to determine when they will walk under the cage's shadow, or how many will. Bash and Cash. In this game, suddenly everyone but you has a hammer and is after your precious coin bags. The solo player in the Bowser suit must evade the other three players and avoid their hammer strikes for 30 seconds. Each hit robs the solo player of a coin bag. The solo player can then attempt to reclaim the coin bag before another player gets it. Sign, steal, deliver. Several toads pop out the doors to make packages appear. Both the solo player and the team players have 1 minute to take the packages to the delivery trucks on either side. The solo player uses a drone that they can use to pick up the packages, even from rivals. The rivals themselves must carry up to 2 packages by foot while evading the drone. There's just a lot happening in this one. don't wake the Wiggler. Ah, what a cute sleeping caterpillar. In this minigame, players take turns petting the sleeping Wiggler. Each player is given 5 seconds per turn, during which they can pet the Wiggler several times for points. Eventually, the Wiggler abruptly wakes up in anger. The player who wakes the Wiggler has their score reset to 0 and the game ends. Worst jump scare in Nintendo history.
Finish!
Before we carry on, I have a question for you. Which of these Mario Party minigames have you played, and which ones made you want to throw your controller across the room? Let us know in the comments below. Sort of Fun. This minigame is called Sort of Fun for a reason. In this game, you have to sort different balls into the correct tubes. Sounds simple, right? Each ball that is correctly sorted grants 1 point, while each ball that is incorrectly sorted deducts 1 point and causes characters to get angry at the offender. It's a test of your patience more than anything else. Honeycomb Havoc. In this game, you have to collect everything but honeycomb pieces. The player has to catch fruit in their basket by hitting a slow dice block and getting either a 1 or a 2 each time. However, players have to avoid honeycombs. When a player gets a honeycomb, suddenly bees come out and chase the player out of the minigame. A lot of the time, it feels like the honeycomb pieces are completely unavoidable. Vicious Vending. In this minigame, you have to turn the crank on a vending machine to get capsules. However, the machine is rigged and doesn't give everyone the same reward. This is pure luck and left us with serious trust issues. Bowser's Big Blast. Talking about luck, try your hand at this one. The players take turns pressing down the switches connected to a massive Bowser bomb. After a player presses a switch, the game decides whether they are safe or not. If steam comes out of the bomb's nostrils, then the player is safe and moves to the end of the line. However, if the wrong switch is pressed, then the bomb's eyes count down from 3, eliminating the player when it explodes. The process repeats until there is only one player left, and that player is declared the winner. Crane Game. In this game, you are the claw in a giant crane game. The minigame involves 3 players lying around as stuffed dolls, while another player is being hoisted by a crane and tries to pick them up and drop them in a pipe. Characters can try to wiggle free if grabbed, while you desperately try to drop them down the pipe. And there you have it, the top 16 most annoying Mario Party minigames. From sneaking around giant caterpillars to shaking vending machines for snacks, these games have frustrated and infuriated players for years. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? After all, what's a round of Mario Party without a little friendly, or not so friendly, competition? For more top lists and Nintendo related content, stay right here with Nintendo Edit.